Welcome to Silly Science Lab, where all the fun begins. My name is Experiment Ethan, and I'm Curious Casey. Together, we ask the questions and make the mess. In our lab today, we're going to do multiple experiments on how things react with each other and lots of color. So just keep watching to figure out these amazing experiments. And let's get into our first one. It's a volcano, so watch out and don't get too close. Okay, let's get into it. I wonder how we can make a volcano. Here are our ingredients for today's experiment. We have baking soda. It's a white powder base. And this is vinegar, a clear liquid. We're going to choose a color for today, but which one? I think we'll go for pink. Here we have our colors, and this acid and base will react to make fizz. Let's put the food coloring in and mix it up. Fast, fast, fast. It's actually going to turn red because we put a lot of pink in. There we have it. Now are you ready? We're going to pour it in, and the bubbles are coming! An explosion! This explosion happens because of CO2, carbon dioxide gas that is formed. It's like an eruption. That was so cool! You can try the experiment at home with a parent. But moving on, we're going to make something called oobleck. Oobleck uses water, a bowl, and cornstarch. We're also going to bring in a spoon to mix it up. We're going to use the color green for today. We're going to put the green into the water and mix it all up so we have a nice dark green color, and we can pour that straight into our cornstarch. Let's mix it all up. This mixture will form into a solid and a liquid. Can you believe that? Oh, we splashed some there. It's okay, let's just pour all of it in. But what was I saying? If we mix it up, then it turns into a liquid. But if you squeeze it or hit it, it's hard like a solid. Here, look at it dripping down because it's in its liquid form. But the moment I roll it up into a ball, it's going to form into a solid. Can you believe that? Look at me rolling it all up. It's like a ball, but then it drips down my hand. That is so mind-blowing. It's almost like an illusion. But it does get messy. It's so fun to play with though. So fun! Now I'm in the mood for something artsy, so let's make magic milk. Let's also take a look at our ingredients to make magic milk. Q-tips, dish soap, milk, a little bowl or container, and food coloring. We're going to pour the milk into our little food container. It should be a flat surface but also be able to hold the milk. Now, time for the fun part. We add multiple drops of food coloring right in the middle, and we can use all the colors we want. First, purple. Then, we're going to use Casey's favorite color, pink. Some green. This is Ethan's favorite color. And lastly, some blue. These colors will look beautiful together as they swirl around. Just keep watching. Now, we have all our colors in the middle of the container. Here we have some normal dish soap, and I'm going to use a Q-tip. Oh, one of my Q-tips fell, but I'm going to use a Q-tip and dip it into the dish soap and make sure it gets all coated nice in there. Now we're going to press it into the middle of the food coloring and watch as the colors swerve away. Whoa! All the colors just exploded from the middle, and the blue really took power over it. Let's mix all of the colors up to see what color it makes. Can you guess? Drop a comment down below if you got it right. It's purple! Beautiful! That was amazing. Let's try it again. Let's do another one. I'm going to dip it in again, and this happens because the soap reacts to the fat found in the milk and it changes the tension. Look, we made purple again. Try this at home with your parent, but be careful you don't use up all the milk because it really is so fun. It's so nice to see how you can mix art and science together, two of my favorite things. Now our next activity is involved with ice cubes. We have toys hidden in them, and we're going to find ways to melt the ice to get our toys from the inside. Here we have all of our supplies set up. I have this big ice cube, and can you guess what's inside? Drop another comment down below. We're gonna find out, but it is looking red. I also have some salt here. We're going to find out how salt melts ice. That's how we melt ice off of our sidewalks when it snows too hard. I also have a spoon here to carve into the ice while the salt is doing its magic, and we also have this little rod just in case we want to dig in some more. Now, first things first, we're going to take the salt and dump it into a measuring cup so we can easily know how much we put on the ice. I have this little yellow measuring cup, and we're going to pour salt into it. About a lot, because it is a pretty big ice cube, isn't it? Let's start off with this much and just pour it right on top. Do you see the salt already looking clear? It's already doing its job. It's going to make the ice very grainy, and as you can see, the salt already looks like it melted. We're going to end up putting more salt on as the salt disappears, so the ice can really get in there. Let's start carving. Let's see if it works. The ice looks really soft, and the salt also looks very mushy. Because of this, we already got a huge chunk of our ice out. The salt is already doing its magic. But now, I'm going to let it sit, and we're just going to keep on carving. Look at this big chunk we took out. Oh, it keeps slipping, but if you see closely, the grains of the salt have gotten into the ice, making the ice a rough texture instead of its smooth one that we saw. The salt also turns into water and melts, but when the salt mixes in with the thin layer of the ice on top, it lowers the freezing point of the ice. And as you can see, we have so many more. I have this little ducky ice with a duck stuck in it, and then I have a cookie one, or is that an ice cream cake? I love them, they're so yummy. But for this one, we have our final piece of ice off, and there we have it. It's a watermelon. Oh, I love watermelons on hot summer days. I wonder how it got frozen in there. And now we also have the second one. It looks yellow. Can you guess what it is? Well, let's find out. You know, it is peeking pretty well. Let's put our salt off again in our little measuring cup. We only have a half a bottle of salt left, but let's see if it will do its job. Now let's find out how quickly this ice melts, and I can't wait to see what's inside. melt all the ice off. And it really does look like we're super duper close. I'm just going in with my hands and we got the last piece of ice off. See how easy it makes the ice to melt when you put salt on top? It feels like we just keep on learning. This corn looks like the perfect snack for a nice summer day. Let's look at both of our items. Our watermelon and corn on the cob. So cute. I love it when things react with each other. So cool. For our next activity, we're doing another artsy one. We're going to do the walking rainbow paper towel experiment. The rainbow doesn't actually walk, but the colors do. Let's see how this is done. These are all the supplies we're going to use, and I also have my favorite rainbow markers. Look at all the colors. I'm going to take a paper towel and we're going to fold it in half. First start off with red, and we're going to draw little lines on the side of the paper. Orange, yellow, green, and blue, and last but not least, purple. We're going to do this on the other side too. It's just little lines. There we have it. Both of our sides of the paper are covered. So do this first. Then take 2 cups of water, not too much water because we only want it to reach the tip of our paper. And slide them over, and we're going to put each end of the rainbow that we drew on each side, and the whole paper will be a rainbow. Just watch. Let's put our sides in and see how the colors walk up. Look, it's already starting to happen. This is called capillary action. It's how water can climb up in tiny spaces and soak up the colors with it. Do you see it? The camera is shaking, but do you see the purple coming on top? We didn't draw that, we only drew it on the ends, but the water is bringing up all the colors to the top, forming a beautiful rainbow. And look at the water inside the cup. It's turning into a brown color, but still very pretty. We're so close. Even though our purple did touch, our red didn't, and that's okay. The water probably had more force on that side. And this turned into a beautiful rainbow. This is such an easy activity that even you can do at home, and the bottom looks so pretty, like you're standing under a rainbow itself. I think that was my favorite activity because it was so easy and so fun to do. It's a beautiful piece of art, but let's take the paper out and take a closer look at it. Everything is so colorful. I love it. All of our colors blended in together like an ombre. It's beautiful. That is all for our activities today. Comment down below which one you liked and hit that like and subscribe button. We had so much fun learning and trying new experiments with you today. Try all of these activities at home, but make sure to do it with a parent because you are going to need supervision and help. Thank you for watching our first Silly Science Lab. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!